All right, collective, let's get into a reading. So what is a collective reading? Collective means that it does not matter what your sign is, that this may or may not resonate, okay? Keep an open mind. Please remember, this is not a personal reading, and if you want a personal reading, you can find mine down below or find someone that you trust, okay? All right, let's see what's coming in. Okay, there's someone that's wanting to reach out to you during this Mercury retrograde because they feel like they're not able to see your guys' dynamic clearly. This person could be fantasizing about you a lot. Someone here is feeling the urge to reach out to you because they want clarity on your guys' situation, on how you feel. It's like they have a fantasy, they have some sort of reality in their mind, and they want to know if that reality is true or not. For some of you, you're haunting this person and it's pushing them to reach out to you during this Mercury retrograde because this is their karma for running away. They could have wanted you to be very codependent on them. They could have been trying to escape this relationship or keep some sort of confusion going. And you could have stayed resilient, but you could have ended up letting that cycle go or changing that cycle. You could have decided, okay, we need to transform this. I'm seeing the cycle that we're stuck in. This isn't working. So I'm going to be resilient enough to say, we need a new pattern. This ain't it. You doing that pushed this person into a place of karma. Their karma was, okay, you want to run, that's fine. But what happens when someone quits chasing you? You're going to turn around and go, wait, where did you go? I don't feel you anymore. And you could get to a place where this person is being haunted by your name, your first name, your last name, people who look like you, people who wear the same perfume or cologne as you. You are haunting this person to a point where it's like sometimes they smile, but sometimes it pisses them off. Wanting to communicate, wanting to come back around. See, that's what I'm saying. Some of you are going to get that good old communication out of nowhere. Hey, how have you been? I miss talking to you. I miss seeing you. We should catch up. Again, it's about truth and clarity. This person wants truth and clarity. Now, a new beginning doesn't always mean being together. A new beginning could just be, let us see this on the same page, or I at least want your awareness around it. And I want you to know how I feel around this. This could be someone where there was a bad breakup. This could be someone where there was nothing at all. Let's get a little bit. Why are you haunting this person? Because they're doing some sense of self-reflection around the fact that they could have not been completely transparent. This person could be saying that maybe they wanted to lie to themselves around the fact that they showed up in a way, you now perceive them a way they never thought you would perceive them. They showed up in a way that made you question who they were deep down. Are you a fox? Are you a snake? I thought I could trust you, but now I don't know if I can trust you. And they've done a lot of deep self-reflection around the fact that they could have definitely come off as someone who is out for one and one only. But they could have been someone who was needing to protect something that they built, protect something that they believed in. For some of you, this is someone who didn't want a cycle to end, so you ended it. And this person could be doing self-reflection around the fact that they were not being honest with themselves. That they could see you as a soulmate. They could see you as someone where it's like, but I want to be with you. You're the one I'm meant to be with. But because this person's not willing to complete cycles and let things go they need to let go of, or remove blockages they need to remove, it is simply that. You're just someone that they have a connection with. This person is doing deep self-reflection around the fact that, yeah, they feel called to you, but that there's something here they didn't want to see clearly. And something that they didn't want to see clearly is that they don't have the ability to manifest this or for you guys to collaborate until major change and transformation is possible. And that will happen in divine timing. But it's like if this person wants to push it, ignore it, that's going to continue to happen, and it's going to lead to sadness and disappointment. So this person is going to communicate with you during Mercury retrograde. They've been doing a lot of self-reflection around their behavior. Their behavior is showing that they could really care about their own emotional fulfillment, so much so that they could come off as selfish sometimes. There's something here that they don't want to see. And the thing here that they don't want to see is that this person's wanting to fix something with you, but unless they're willing to complete a cycle or close a door, they're not ever going to have you. So if this is that person who lives halfway overseas and you live in the US, unless one of you is willing to complete a cycle, what kind of relationship is that going to be? Because the universe is saying, let's be honest, let's be real. You can't build anything stable, solid, where you can show up for them show up for you, if you're 24 hours away from one another by plane. If this person is married or not willing to leave someone behind so they can fully give to you, let's be honest, let's be real, there is no completed cycle here. And this person could have been in a place where they were kind of lying to themselves around the fact that they could collaborate, they could make this work, they could keep this going, they could fix this. But I feel like you see me, I see you. I feel like there's something here. I feel like I should explore this. But the universe is saying, yeah, you can feel how you feel, but you're going to continue to be sad and disappointed because you're not bringing changes. You're not ending things and allowing them to fall so something new can come in. So why is this coming in? Because someone here is at a place of making a choice on what they want from their future. Someone here has got a lot of hope. Someone here is really fantasizing, wishing, and dreaming. Someone here is wanting to grow and expand with you. But something I don't think this person is seeing is that you're at a place where it's come correct or don't come at all. That's your energy. And this person could be really hopeful and wishing and all of these things, but you're also at a place of, listen, I'll grow the hell out of something. But I ain't growing with someone who can't even let something go or tell me what they're bringing to the table. Again, this person's going to want to get to a place of peace, but what they're not seeing is that they've not invested to get there. This is someone who's not being completely honest with themselves. They have the tendency to not give fully to get back, or they run and then want to know, why are you not chasing? This person is not giving you enough for you to give them everything and trust that you're going to get something back. So this person is really hoping, okay, when I take this action, when I do this, when we have this conversation, me and you are going to be able to get on the same page, that there's emotion here, there's a fulfillment here. We are able to experience one another emotionally, and right now that's enough. And the universe is saying, but it kind of isn't. Because what you're not seeing is that there's not investments here. In the relationship, it's, hey, we want to get to a place of peace. We're moving forward. But the movement is so slow, it's almost not moving at all. And there's never actual reaping the fruits of your labor because there's not full labor in here. Again, they're giving me the energy of like, I'm with someone, but they live 13 hours away. Okay, your guys' relationship is going to move very slowly. And what I'm saying is that ultimately one of you is going to want more growth than what the other one can give. And someone here is not willing to change, evolve, or shift and do that and match that. So one day, one of you is going to look back and go, you know, I've been waiting for investments to pay off and nothing here is paying off. Why? Because they're running from actually making changes. This person, again, could try to get you hooked on, but we have new emotional experiences. I make you feel the way no one else made you feel. I give you compliments. Other people don't do that. But what this person's not recognizing is that they're full of hope, but there's still lack. There's not full investment here. This person isn't giving everything without a shadow of a doubt. There's always, again, this would be the person if you date them and they're far, far away, they're always canceling. They're always moving plans. Yeah, well, I'm going to do that. Oh, sorry, I can't do that because something come up. one of you is going to get to a point where you're like, I've been investing and this isn't getting anywhere. This isn't getting where I want. I'm feeling left out. Yes, it was fulfilling emotionally, but now it's not because I want more. And whoever it is that you're haunting, they wish that that was still enough. And if this isn't your current, it's going to be your future if you're in this situation. So what I'm saying is that this person's not really bringing much change. This person isn't wanting to see that there's a lack of, there's not a cycle being completed here. And you might not want to see that either. Yeah. Someone here is holding back resources, holding back communication, holding back action. If this is someone who's married or in a relationship, they could try to have emotional fulfillment with you in some sense, form, or fashion. They kind of get their fix emotionally with you, but they don't really plan on leaving something. In their mind, there's not a way for me to complete a cycle, and I'm doing self-reflection on that. I mean, I really want to be friends and I want us to be able to hang out, but what they're not saying is that what you guys want from your life is different, and that you could see them as someone who maybe uses you as like a fantasy. They have a lot of curiosity, but it's just that they have curiosity, and you just kind of feel like it's more of a waste of time. Now, if you're married, if you're dealing with someone who's married or in a relationship, I don't see them leaving. I see them trying to make you stay fulfilled in what they're giving, which is just emotion. Oh, well, you're amazing. You're so amazing. I'm so crazy about you. That's all you're getting. They're not going to shift their life to be with you. You're going to get a lot of words until words aren't enough. And then I think you're going to get to a place where you're like, I want to grow, I want to expand. And then they're going to look at it in a practical, logical way of like, but how can I keep us in this box? Because I'm really liking this. So if you've been kind of in something like that, I'm seeing that that could be coming back. I'm seeing that that person could want to have a conversation with you. But I'm saying that you guys are in some sort of new pattern because you're the one that brought that. You're the one that's like, listen, I'm going to be resilient and I'm not going to continue to do this back and forth with you. Take action or stay where you're at. It's that simple. That's the energy I'm seeing here, okay? Now, for some of you, you could be the parent to this person's child. You could be the other parent. And they could be doing self-reflection around the fact that they could be dating the same people over and over and over again, and they could feel like that's their karma for something they did to you and it's haunting them. They could be wanting to come back and try to collaborate with you, but what you're not seeing and what they're not seeing is that there is no collaboration here. It's like, well, I can't ever find someone worth being with because how I treated you when we were together, when we were in our teens. That's how this person thinks. But even when they come in, there's arguments, there's disagreements. They could be hiding money. They could be not wanting to tell you things that are necessary, or they could be very stingy. And it's like this person is full of hope. They're a hoper, that's for sure. But when it comes to actually watering the plants and investing and being someone you can depend on and count on, that's where this person lacks. So no matter what it is, this person does lack dependability and you being able to count on them, either because of a geographical problem, and that's never going to change. And you could get some sort of news here in this next few weeks around something changing again. And you're not going to see clearly that this person could be delaying. This could be that person that you're supposed to go out on dates with and they're always canceling or delaying. Hey, I can't go out tonight, something happened. Okay, after about 2 to 3 weeks, at what point are you going to go, you just don't want to make it a priority. It's fine, don't worry about it. That's this reading here. You're going to haunt someone, but that is their karma for them not taking action when they had the ability to take action, okay? And what they're wanting you to know, is that there might not be something here that's going to be able to expand. Now, again, there's a lot of nurturing energy. There's compassion. I think when it comes to emotion, you guys really connect emotionally. So the geographical problem isn't much of a problem right now. But what's going to happen is you're going to outgrow this relationship and go, I need more. I'm tired of having the friend that don't want to fall in love with me, but they want to just kind of give me all the compassion and the love. I mean, I love that, but you're going to want more. This could be that person that you know kind of likes you, but they don't want to be with you, or they've already got someone that they're attached to, but they're kind of trying to emotionally invest in you. They want to nurture you. They want to care for you, but they already got someone else that they should be nurturing and caring for. And it's like there's that gray area. They're telling you to recognize that there is some sort of lack. At the end of the day, this relationship in the far future, you're going to feel like it was a waste of time. I'm just telling you, okay? And some of you are going to get mad. What did I just say? Someone not being honest when it comes to putting in the work and the plans. Someone is going to be deceptive. So I'm letting you know that someone here coming up could reach out to you and make plans. Just know they're going to fall through. If you're dating someone that's far away and every time you turn around, oh, work got in the way, I can't because of this, I can't because of that. I'm not trying to be mean. Life happens. But people will make time for what they want to make time for. Recognize that maybe you're not a priority to that person, and that's okay. But also recognize if that bothers you and you want more growth, you have the ability to take yourself out of the situation. You have the ability to go, listen, this doesn't expand. This isn't growing for me. Yeah, there's emotion, but I want more. I want something that's stable. I want something that's consistent. I want something I can count on. If you're okay with it just being emotion, you being emotionally attached to someone, some of you are having an emotional affair with someone that already has a girlfriend or boyfriend. Some of you, this person lives far away. And I'm telling you, there's not a completed cycle. There will be some sense of emotion. You guys are going to be able to indulge in one another and share. But when it comes to long term, when it comes to this being your forever, I don't see it. Because this person is running from making changes, running from doing what they need to do, running from taking responsibility. And that is their karma. That means that one day you're going to get to a point where you're like, okay, I don't like this anymore. I feel like I'm fighting for this. I feel like we're conflicted. I feel like what I want, you don't want, and I want to grow, and I've outgrown this. So I'm done. That's what's going to end up happening if you get to a place where you feel like, okay, why am I trying to make this work and they're not? So I see you haunting this person. I see them reaching out to you, but I also see that you need to be aware that if you're not careful, you're going to be able to lie to yourself. And then in a few years, you're going to look back and go, whoa, I wish I would have seen this differently. I wish I would have been honest with myself around the fact that they would make plans, but there was deception in those plans. They're not being a person of their word. They're making plans and then canceling. After 2, 3, 4 weeks of that, at what point are you going to go, okay, this is disrespectful. You're only caring about your time and no one else's. This isn't fun. This isn't fair. Some of you are going to see it clearly and then take yourself out of it. Now, again, some of you, this is an ex or someone that you share a child with, and they feel like everyone they're dating is their karma. And they could want to come back, but they're still not a person of their word. They're still not going to show up. They're still not going to be consistent. Every time this person says, I'm going to water it, I'm going to put effort into it, it is always fallen short. And the universe is wanting you to see that. And they're wanting you to recognize that you can haunt this person, but that's to benefit them and not necessarily to benefit you. There's something that they need to learn in you haunting them and them not being able to forget you or let you go. There's something they're going to learn in that, okay? All right, I'm going to leave this here. See you guys tomorrow.